on the city's end, a lot of it is just setting policies and procedures in place so that when future development occurs, blue zone concepts are used like complete streets to make sure there's a place for trails and bicyclists and people to do stuff besides get in a vehicle and drive somewhere. So I think with the addition of the Park Circle project, in conjunction with the track that was recently put in, it's making a lot of folks in town more mobile. So I think it's been a wonderful thing, actually. It's resources well spent. The road needed to be replaced, and we might as well replace it right, and while we're at it, build a sidewalk.
Tonegate decided to become a Blue Zone work site because we definitely know that our employees are our best asset, and we want to be able to give them back to what they give us, whether it be the walking during the second break or even the parking farther live longer. And we have also done a community garden. They get to move around and they do more rather than just stand at their table and weld or assemble the gates.
We have started doing walking challenges and tracking your exercise to see how little you do and how much more you really need to do. We drink so much more water. The challenges just makes it more fun and interesting. The employees have loved the changes. It's great. I think it's a really great thing.
May is going to be smoothie month, and once a week we're going to bring ingredients and make smoothies in the office. When we set up walking routes, we do that as a group, go to the post office if it's a nice day, or running errands around town, making sure we walk instead of take our cars. We get excited. It's kind of fun coming up with ideas and seeing what each other wants to do next.
Our walking school bus program started in the fall of 2014-2015, and we also expanded it to include bus students. We had adults that volunteered to supervise them on their way to school. I think we averaged about 60% of the kids in each classroom in the elementary, which surprised us. We've noticed that the brain breaks have helped extremely in the classes.
Brain breaks are kind of an essential part of our day. Usually they happen anywhere from 1 to 4 times during the day. We use them during transitions or when we feel like our kids just need to get up and wiggle. And I feel like it also shows the kids that exercise and moving around is healthy, and it's important in their day.
We've gone away from birthday treats in the classroom. Each classroom selects one day a month to observe birthdays, and the students as well as the teachers have chosen extra recess as the acknowledgement of the birthdays for the month. The kids love it. The changes we've seen with our lunch program include adding water that is available to all students during lunch, which we were wondering if it was even necessary, but by the amount of water that we go through, we see that it is. We have students who will take both choices of vegetables every day. They will take the fruits, they will go back and ask for seconds on fruits and vegetables.
We bring kids out to count apples. When it gets close to harvest time, we use them as math problems to try to figure out how many apples we're producing. We come out with our kindergarten class. They do homemade applesauce in their classroom, and our older kids come out and help them pick apples. We also use the apples at the school. Our kids come out, pick apples, and then it goes straight to the school, so they kind of get that from farm to table right off the tree for them.
Our fourth graders participate in the Legacy Project, where they get to interact with senior citizens, super senior citizens. We found they greatly enjoy that, and the super seniors also enjoy it.
I'll ask you a question. How old do you think I am?
73.
91.
I said 73.
So would you say my health is pretty good?
And I believe that by bringing the super seniors in, it gives the students the opportunity to realize that if you have a healthy lifestyle, you can continue to be as active as you want to, regardless of how old you are.
The steps we took to be a Blue Zone grocery store were, first off, we put many signs up on healthier foods, healthy alternatives, more on the produce and vegetables, just some signage to grab them in and be aware of what they're eating. We also put parking signs in the parking lot so that they would walk the distance and understand that little steps make big differences. We wanted them to have better choices at the checkout lane, and so we put a water cooler up there. The water was the first thing they saw, and the pop on the bottom, therefore they would grab the water versus the pop. Some of the ways that we become a Blue Zone grocery store is give samples, healthier samples. Today we have strawberries and blueberries that are on sale mixed with just some non-fat unsweetened yogurt, and it's delicious. We also have some vegetables just chopped up and a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of lemon juice, salt, and pepper, and it's delicious.
I think that when we moved to the Brick Street station, the bunkhouse, we were very fortunate in the fact that we had the ability to have a patio with outdoor dining. It's a wonderful addition for people to come out, not only socialize, but just mental health-wise, to be able to sit outside and enjoy the day and enjoy the weather while they're enjoying their meal. I think there's a real need for people to have alternatives to the traditional foods that we all serve, the French fries and the burgers. So for me, it's a real positive. We all need to look at healthy living and healthy environment and healthy eating.
You know, even things from formatting the menu slightly differently to make more or healthier choices stand out more. Doing things like offering smaller portions for certain items. And, you know, really wanting to make the menu express to someone that is looking for a healthier option that it is available here.
The amount of lettuce that we cut, the amount of salads that we go through is unbelievable to me. I never, ever thought that in Woodbine, Iowa, we would sell the amount of salads that we sell. And I think that's people being conscious and cognizant of what they're eating.
Main Street has lots of volunteers that are interested in community development. Combined with the school and the teamwork that we have with them, that precipitated a lot of the activities that came out of the Blue Zones project.
And what's really great about the volunteer effort is that we have a wide array of community members that know the importance of keeping this garden viable. One of the reasons why we feel it's so viable is it provides exercise for the populations near it. Woodland Apartments and also the nursing home are right beside it. And we've got elderly people that use it for a walking path, and they use it in the morning and the afternoon.
It's a way of life that hopefully not is just healthy, but simple. And that's what foods is about. The healthier it is, the simpler it is. But I like living in a community that recognizes it.
There was one morning when I was coming to work and I saw a person walking down the street holding a sign with kids following them, and I realized it was the walking school bus. And I got chills from seeing that. It was actually pretty cool to know that some of the ideas that had come about from this were actually being put in place.
People are learning, and that's a lot of the battle, is just getting people to understand that they need to take care of themselves and their community. If the net gain is people are living a better lifestyle, there's no downside. And that's what Blue Zones is all about.